Deaf President Now is a big part of the history within deaf culture. During this 1 week, America got its first look into deaf culture, and deaf people all over the world were inspired. This was 1 week when people saw the deaf world and listened. Deaf President Now occurred at Gallaudet University. This is the only liberal arts college for the deaf. It is located in Washington, D.C. There are a few important people during the Deaf President Now movement. One was Jane Spillman. She was the head of the board of trustees. She announced who the new president was. Elizabeth Spencer was the 7th president of Gallaudet University. She had been the assistant chancellor. Greg Hilbert was the student body president. Tim Ross was one of the Gallaudet Four, as well as Jerry Covell and Bridget Bonferrell. Another important person is Dr. I. King Jordan, the 8th president, also the first deaf president. On Sunday, March 6th, the announcement was made at 6:30 p.m. that Elizabeth Spencer, the sole hearing candidate for the presidency, had been chosen for deaf. The students were enthralled and decided to protest. On March 7th, they gave out their demands to the board. Their demands were: we must have a deaf president now, the end of Ms. Spillman's reign, increase to 51% of the board, and there must be no reprisals against any students. On Tuesday, March 9th, the media got into it, and the world finally saw deaf culture in the fight they were fighting. On Wednesday, March 9th, students got stronger. President Dr. I. King Jordan gave his support for President Spencer. And that night, Spencer, Hilbrook, and a famous deaf actress were on the news talking about this issue. On Thursday, March 10th, the students blocked the gates in protest going to classes. That afternoon, Dr. I. King Jordan again showed his support for Spencer in hope of deterring the students. On Friday, March 9th, Spencer resigned. The students, enthralled that they had one of their things, marched on the Capitol with the same banner as the Civil Rights Movement. Greg Hilbrook also got the Person of the Week that week from ABC. Saturday, March 12th was a quiet day, and everybody rested from all their fighting. On Sunday, March 13th, Dr. I. King Jordan was elected as the 8th president of Gallaudet University. The President Jordan said, "The world has watched the deaf community come to age. Together we overcome." There are also cops who became a part of deaf culture as they learned to communicate with the students. The students found a greater pride in themselves for all that they had done, and the world showed support for the deaf community.